Well, good morning and what's going on, me old darlings? This is Rio Gamer 88 coming to you with another Atlas Earth episode. Now, from when I did the last episode, I did a little guessing game, and if someone had said Capstone Park, give yourselves a pat on the back for guessing it right. So why not we do a little bit of exploring as what is about for Capstone Park.
Hold on just a second here. I think we're forgetting one crucial thing. It's time to do some parcel collecting. Now, I forgot to record this already at the first two, but I already got an epic and a legend. As you can see, it was based on the little island there where the ducks and the swans normally habitat through. So let's go for parcel number 3. And I'm hoping, get that out of the way. I'm hoping it's going to be a rare. Oh, lovely jubbly! Couldn't get any more better than that. So far we haven't hit a common yet. So I'm hoping this will all be rares at least. So 3, 2, 1. Oh, spoke too soon. Okay, so we got our first common there. It could be worse. I don't think you could get any worse than a common. What's this next one going to be? Epic! Lovely! That's another one. That's epic number 2, that is. And the next one. Sweet! 3rd epic of the day! Couldn't get any more better than this, my old darlings. So here we go. What's the next one going to be? Oh, 4 epics, 4 epics, 4 epics. So, I wonder if there's going to be even more epics, or is this enjoyment going to stop from here? Well, it's a rare. It's better than the common, that's for sure. I think I'm having too much fun with this, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Oh, sweet merciful gods! It's a 5th epic! I think I'm going to call this Epic Island of Capstone. Oh, did I really have to get a common when I was so much on a high on this? Honestly, it's unbelievable. And I wonder what I'm going to get for this one. And it's a rare. Now, on a rare occasion... No, on a serious note, I'm really loving this. I've never had so many epics in one go. Consider we got a legendary as well, and it's another rare. Oh, rare it up, rare it up, rare it up, rare it up. A capstone, capstone. Now, serious time now, and unfortunately that's another common. But look how plantaceous that island is looking now. It's actually looking pretty sweet, to be fair. And it's another rare. And to be fair, it's like you go on a 3D PlayStation game back in the days of the late 90s. I'm like, oh yeah, this looks very high definition. But, oh goodness me, I'm having so much fun. Unfortunately, we get a comment out of it. But I'm hoping just for one more epic or rare. That's all I'm asking. But I think I'm going to go for the last row for the 4 down here. So hopefully 3, 2, 1. And it's, oh, come on. Oh, way to really shut down on my excitement. And this one's going to be epic. Oh, it's another epic. And this one, a rare, hopefully. Oh, well, come on. It can't be that too much for just a common. I'm hoping for this last one. Or did I do a second one over here? Now, I'm pretty sure. No, it's a common. You're not going to win them all the time. I think, is my OCD kicking in on this one? Yeah, I think I might just get that top corner right there. And a couple more down at the bottom because it looks like there's still a little bit of land I haven't touched. So this next one we've gone for the top corner. And it's a common. It's a common, unfortunately. But now we can concentrate through on the bottom row right here. Which I think it's just those middle ones there. And nothing to the far edge. So we'll just go for them 3. And this one's going to be another common. I think I've dug up as much treasure as I can with these parcels. So I'm very happy with what I've collected so far. So with that being said, I think the last one there was a common, of course. And as you can see, wow. I don't think I could have so much fun on such a small location.
So, surprisingly, there isn't really much around in Capstone Park. And I actually thought, this probably goes way many years back. The last time I was here, it was probably about when I was 16. There used to be like an animal feeding ground where you could hand feed the goats and the sheep. And it was literally right around at the back of the cafe, but there's another building that's in its place, and it's more of like a drop zone for your pets. So if you needed to go on holiday, you need someone to I say it's more of a bed sit for the animals, really. So sadly that's gone, and the only thing that they still got around that you could feed, if there was any of these amphibians around, is more like the ducks. And you may be lucky to find the odd swan about, which at the moment we can see. I don't know if you can tell from the other side. There's my lovely wife there. So there's 2 swans right there. But that's the only thing really. I mean, Capstone Park is now more ideal if you want to have a walk around for, I don't know, well-being and self-therapeutic reasons, walking around, or even for cyclists, dog walkers. These are quite ideal. I mean, there's a couple of fishing spots that you could do, but don't get too excited for anything extravagant. But there is, of course, a cafe, so why not we check that out? Well, me old darlings, I really do hope you enjoyed that Atlas Earth episode, and if you did, that's fantastic, because if you enjoy it, then of course that makes me enjoy my content even more. So, of course, to be fair with the cafe, I couldn't do any much recording on that because I wanted to respect everybody's else attendance, and of course they may be a little bit funny if I started randomly video record everywhere else. But just to give a side note, the food wasn't too bad. There was a little bit limited for choice. Like, I think there was a little bit of, they ran out of certain things, but I think it's I think the cafe food, like, it came to about, for one cup of tea, a toasted ham and cheese sandwich, and it was a decent regular size, nothing too small or anything, and a can of Coke. It did come to about £5.30 altogether. And then, of course, you've got to think about the day parking. I didn't mention this at the start of it, but when you do visit Capstone Park, you do have to pay £2.50 for when, of course, you visit the park in itself. So you're looking at easily, if you was to do a meal, if everyone had food, had a drink as well, you're probably looking at about £15 to £20. It depends on how much you buy. So do be a little bit prepared on, and that's just not just on the cafe food, that's also including on the parking as well. And of course the parking bays there are card only. I repeat, the car park vending machines, they are credit cards only. So you can pay via debits or credit cards, but just not cash. So do take that into consideration before you plan to head off to avoid disappointment. So overall, it was a nice experience or anything, and really did enjoy myself. And the reason why I say it was quite ideal for dog walkers in particular as well is that the cafe at the Capstone Park is that it welcomes dog walkers as well. So dogs are allowed because they do have bowls of dog water as well. So bowls of dog water, water for dogs is what I meant. I didn't mean to get my words mixed up on that. So of course dogs are welcome, and of course, as I say, Capstone Park in particular is more of, if you've got those for hiking or walking exercise, or even fishing spots as well. You may see the few odd ducks or maybe a swan or about if you wanted to do some feeding, and they do have food pellet stalls where you can buy the food, but I didn't look into it too much, so I do apologise on that. So of course the Capstone Park in itself is operated from Medway Council in itself. I actually truly thought that it was independent, but it's actually not. And the reason why I noticed that it was, of course, run by Medway Council is because if you notice on the cafe staff in particular, the work clothing in particular, their work is Medway North. So it's a contractor for Medway. So the Capstone Park in particular is owned by Medway Council. So of course, just to give you a little bit more extra information, so I mean, I'd say ideal as well if you've got, there was kids area as well, so for them to play about, so this is quite ideal for families as well. But anything else extras, there's nothing really much of that. But there's nothing wrong with a family day out there or as a little gap stop in particular. So if you are interested in Capstone Park, then by all means check it out. And of course, what I will say is that if you did like this video, then of course leave a like. And of course, if you've got any feedback about on the video, or if you've got any personal reminiscence of Capstone Park, or any comments you wish to make about the subject, then of course leave a comment down below. I love engaging with you all for conversations or comments in particular. It does help build the hype of the channel, and of course the feedback in particular itself just shows that that little action of course helps support the channel as well. And with that being said, if you are new to Ryu Gamer 88, then of course hit that subscribe button as well, because you are going to get more content being notified to you
not specifically you, but everyone else that is subscribed to Rio Gamer 88 will be notified when content becomes available. And so, before I say my goodbyes, if you're ever wanting to know when I'm going to do the next Atlas Earth, it's probably going to be likely until the end of October. And the reason being is that myself and my wife are going to be celebrating our 7th wedding anniversary, and of course we're going to be going up to Yorkshire to celebrate our 7th wedding anniversary. And with that being said, I may do an Atlas Earth episode or two. It depends really on the area locations and where's a good parcel collecting ground as well. So of course, definitely reserving my parcels collecting so that we can start parcel buying all the way through. But with that being said, me old darlings, it's time to say my goodbyes. So take care of yourselves and each other. Ta-da!